Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the most mind-blowing feats in all of sports, the tennis return. Seriously, it's just pure, controlled chaos. And we're going to break down how it's even humanly possible. All right, let's just start with the big one. A question that feels like it defies physics. You've got a serve rocketing towards you at, 130 miles an hour? How on earth do you even see that thing, let alone hit it back into the court? So here's the crazy part. This is how much time you have. Half a second. From the moment the service racket hits the ball to the moment it reaches you. 0.5 seconds. I mean, to put that into perspective, it takes you almost that long just to blink. You literally have the blink of an eye to pull this off. It's insane.
And this is where it gets really nuts. Your brain, your basic human reaction time, is about a quarter of a second. So just the time it takes for your brain to process, hey, there's a ball, and tell your body to move, well, the ball is already past you. It's gone. So if it's not pure raw reaction speed, what in the world is going on here?
Okay, this brings us to the first big secret, the real key to the return. Because what looks like an impossible superhuman reaction, well, it's actually an illusion. Right, so you might think, oh, these pros must just have lightning-fast superhuman reflexes. But here's the thing, studies show they don't. Their raw reaction time is pretty much the same as yours or mine. The secret is, they're not actually reacting to the ball after it's been hit.
Nope, they're predicting. They are making these split-second, high-level calculations about where that serve is going to go long before the ball has even crossed the net. It's all happening before the fact.
The fancy term for this is anticipation. But really, what it means is this incredible ability to see the future based on tiny little clues in the present. And that is the absolute cornerstone of a world-class return. So if they're predicting, what are they actually looking at? What are these secret clues they're picking up on that the rest of us miss? And this, right here, shows the huge difference. A novice player, like most of us, we just watch the ball. We're ball watching. But an expert? Nope. They're watching the server's entire body. That's where the real story is being told. Yeah, an expert is basically reading these physical cues like it's a language. A ball toss that's a little bit to the left, that probably means a slice serve out wide. The angle of the shoulders, how much they rotate, that can totally give away if it's a flat serve down the tee. Every single tiny movement is a piece of data. And then, that prediction instantly turns into movement. Just as the server makes contact, you'll see the returner do this little hop. That's the famous split step. It's like loading a spring. It gets their muscles ready to just explode in the direction they've predicted, leading to a powerful first step and a really short, compact swing to save time. But, reading the body is only half the battle. The real magic, the true genius of it all, happens before the point even begins. It's all happening inside the returner's head. I love this quote from a pro player because it just hits the nail on the head. They aren't just reacting to the person standing in front of them. No, they are tapping into this massive mental library of serves they've seen from that specific opponent over thousands and thousands of hours of play. These players are basically walking, talking pattern recognition machines. They know what their opponent loves to do on a big point. They're constantly calculating the odds of where the next serve is going to go based on the score. They can even bluff, fake a step to one side to try and bait the server into hitting where they want. It is a full-on, high-speed chess match out there.
So, what does this all add up to in the real world? Well, when a player truly masters both the physical and the mental side of the return, the results are just staggering.
I mean, just take a look at the all-time leaders for return games won. It's a who's who of legends. We're talking about guys like Djokovic, Agassi, Andy Murray. They literally built their careers on this skill. They were winning almost a third of the games when their opponent was serving. Think about that. In a sport that is so dominated by the serve, that is an absolutely mind-blowing, game-changing stat.
And the data backs this up completely. When you analyze thousands of Grand Slam matches, you see this crystal clear correlation. The player who wins more points on return is overwhelmingly more likely to win the entire match. It's as simple as that. It is one of the most critical stats in all of tennis.
So after everything we've looked at, it really forces you to completely reframe what you're seeing. The return of serve, it's not a defensive shot. It's not just some desperate lunge to try and stay in the point. What if the return is actually the first shot of the attack? The best returners in the world, they use all this anticipation to completely neutralize the biggest weapon in the game. And in that instant, they flip the entire dynamic of the point on its head. They turn defense into offense in under half a second.
So you see, the return isn't just about getting the point started. For the true masters of the game, it's about ending the point before it's even really begun.